This was supposed to be an easy season recap video with breaking news coming out minutes before we started recording. I got a lot to talk about with one of the big time guests coming back to the pod. It's the BIB, it's Ballin In Burgundy podcast. It's not only a season recap, but now a season preview for 2020. Let's have a good time. Burgundy Ballers, welcome back to the Ballin In Burgundy podcast. The true official start of the offseason is today, January 6th. And I didn't do it right. I had to bring on one of my guys, one of our sponsors, one of the big time people in this Commanders thing. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. This is easy. My guy Rigo is back with us. What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you feel?
Fam, as we talked about it, I was eating food. I was getting ready to get you on an hour ago. And then news breaks where we both went, hold up, let's put a pause on this.
I know, it's crazy. Like, Washington, we had to reclaim our title as the story of the offseason because we always do it. We shine and we thrive in the offseason. After a disgusting 2025, we are already walking into the offseason with a need for two coordinators.
Man, Woo. Let's just Y'all first hit that subscribe button on your way and hit that subscribe button. We got 850 subs. I want to get us to 1,000. I was hoping that for Christmas, but
almost there.
Almost there. After 3 years, we're still almost there. But you know what? I love this journey. I love the people. I love my community that I've built. So let's keep this thing rolling throughout the offseason. But like you said, let's just get into this thing. Joe Whitt and come on, StreamYard wants to be a pain in the ass. Joe Whitt and Kliff Kingsbury has been absolutely fired an hour as before we were recorded. The 2-for-1 special. The buy one get one free.
They're gonna put some respect on Kliff's name. They hit you with the mutually parting of ways. So it's a nice way to say he was fired. They don't want the same smut on his jacket that Joe Whitt Jr. got. But yes, we fired both coordinators today.
Yeah, I put it as fired. I'm like, I mean, if you want to be politically correct, he parted ways with no. You got fired. He said, we letting you go. Joe Whitt, we had, like, you've talked about it, I've talked about it, Reedy and Z, Juan Gotti, Louis T, Tone, everyone's like, Joe Whitt's probably on his way out or going to become a coordinator while we bring in a new guy. We were all like, all right, Kliff comes back, continuity for Jaden, get a fully healthy roster, we can see what he does. Nah, we started fresh out the oven.
Yep, fresh out the pack, and this is a critical stage of Dan Quinn's tenure here as the head coach, because when your calling card as a head coach is the ability to bring a top tier staff together, and after 2 years having to shuffle the deck, that's not a good indicator.
No, this is so. Like I was thinking here, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull up stats. Like I had the stats on the ready before they got fired. 22nd ranked offense, dead last ranked defense. I knew there was going to be change. I didn't think we would kick off, as you put it, Black Tuesday now, because there's like Black Monday for all the coaches, with the internal structure of offense and defense gone.
And that's how it should be. And don't be surprised if most of these position coaches and shit are gone as well, because you're bringing in new guys and guys want to bring their guys with them when you get a new coach. So shuffling the deck, most importantly now, priority number one for this team becomes who is coaching the offense, because Jaden Daniels holds the cards to our entire operation and any potential success over the foreseeable future.
Yeah, he is your. If you're coming to Washington, it's Jaden Daniels, and then you don't get to pick your quarterback. You are with Jaden through and through.
And whoever's coaching him, that is priority number one now, because you can't miss there. You can't miss there. You can't do anything else to potentially squander or stump the development of Jaden Daniels in year 3. Next year is such a critical year. So this offseason is going to tell us everything we need to know about this front office and staff that we brought in.
Yeah, this is going to be the one true year. Like, all right, year one, still getting your feet wet as a GM for Adam Peters. DQ, you're finally getting a head coaching spot after a few years. You're got to get a new quarterback. You got a new head, a new owner. So you're still working out the kinks. This was supposed to be, the next evolution. And instead, we took a spot where we were supposed to be year one and said, "Nah, let's revamp this for year two. Go 5-12 with a starting offense and a starting defense worth of injuries."
Crazy, man. It's crazy. What a year this season was. Look how fast things move in the league. A year ago, bro, we were on our way to the NFC Championship, and now we're firing each other. My goodness.
Fam, you want to talk about a night and day difference in 365. This is the epitome of that.
Wild, man. This is wild. It happens very fast. So when it comes to title windows and stuff, nothing stays open in this league for long. You have to take advantage of it. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. But this is familiar territory. This ain't nothing that we haven't seen before. Now let's go make some hires, man. As content creators, this is exciting. As a fan, it's terrifying and exciting.
I'm about to say, as a fan, this is just par for the course.
Yeah. This is
just like,
hey, it could all be worse. We could like the Jets.
Fam. Aaron, I'm sorry. I love Aaron Glenn. I think he's a fantastic man, fantastic coordinator. He should be fired expeditiously.
Yeah, no interceptions for the first time since 1933. Your leading receiver had 396 yards, and he didn't play for the last 12 weeks of the season. Very fireable offense. Our situation looks beautiful in comparison to stuff like that.
It does. Granted, I would probably take Glenn as a DC because when he was in Detroit, he did some things. Yeah, and he probably got better pieces. But when the top 6 picks all need pretty much new head coaches, now the 7th need new coordinators, it's a weird draft to have all this happen.
Yeah, it's very weird draft.
Because there's maybe going to be 2 quarterbacks taken in the top 5 if Dante Moore comes out. If he doesn't, it's Mendoza and where do you take the next one? Round 2, round 3 for
it's crazy.
Ty Simpson or Garrett Nussmeier?
Oh, dare I say the ascension of Trinidad James after he takes Ole Miss to the national championship.
Well, here's the problem: is if he gets the waiver cleared, he's not coming out till next year. He's going back. Him and
if he gets it cleared, though, I might change my mind if I take them to the national. You take them to the national championship, you have to come out, brother, because anything can happen if you go back to school for another year. You might got to come out after that.
I mean, that is true, but if he gets the cleared waiver, nothing says he won't make more money going back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he's making money. But I mean, I'll bring up the injuries throughout this season before I talk about the draft, because I will talk about the draft for hours on end. For those who know, BIB Draft HQ is fully up and running, and John Kuiper Jr. is doing his thing. You already know what time it is. But when these damn injuries, when the preseason starts off with Tyree Jackson and Lucas Niang injured, you already know that should have been a sign of like, oh, this ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good at all. But it was just bad. I mean, Noah Brown in minicamp off the rip, like
Terry as soon as he got signed.
The earliest of indicators that this season was going off the rails. And while there are things that you saw outside of the injuries that definitely made an impact, and I don't think we would have been much of a great team even if we were healthy this year, injuries definitely were the main character for the 2025 season.
Fam, I said a full offense and defense, and I wrote it all up last night because I had nothing better to do besides watch non-existent Monday Night Football. I'm not lying. Daniels, Mariota, Eckler, and this is whether you missed 1 game, 5 games, or the season. Daniels, Mariota, Eckler, C-Rod, Terry, Noah, Luke, Debo, Jalen, Burks, Ertz, Biadash, Coleman, Connerly, Tunzel. That's just the offense. I've got a starting 11 right there.
It's crazy.
All I'm missing is who am I missing?
Man, there are so many injuries this year. There are so many injuries this year, bro. I stopped counting. I stopped keeping track.
And that's,
we made 31 players for a total of like 158 games, is what Nikki Jabwala said the other day. That's crazy.
That is crazy work. And then defense, Wise, Armstrong, Baptiste, Drake Jackson. But we signed him injured, so I'll give him a little bit of grace. Goldman, Ballor, Cahill, I call him Concussion Poppy, Lattimore, Amos, Harris, and Butler. What are we doing?
I don't know, man. And I don't like when people just jump at, oh, it got to be the medical team. It got to be the training. No. The entire league was like this year. There were a lot of injured players. I mean, it could be a combination of they don't practice as hard or just it's football. And then football requires a lot of explosive movements and things that the body, and no matter how good of shape you're in, the body just doesn't like certain things. Most of the like as rough as football is, most of the injuries take place have shit to do with contact or hit. You know, it'd be like that, man.
It'd be like that. And then there's special cases like Daniel Jones this year where it was non-contact tore his Achilles. Where it's like,
no, it's a bunch of most injuries are non-contact. Most serious injuries have nothing to do with contact. It's crazy.
Yeah, Ertz was a freak one. Jaden having 3 in a season is just
we were never meant to have any success. And it hurts too. It stings because this is the one year where a ticket to the playoffs is a Willy Wonka golden ticket. Anybody that gets in not named Carolina could legitimately win the Super Bowl this year. I had to exclude Carolina because absolutely not.
you got no faith in Bryce Young?
They're the only team I think in the playoff that does not have an actual shot to make it, and anybody else could do it this year because no Mahomes. You know, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead for at least this year until they get Jeremiah Love and they're right back where they like they never left next year.
Right.
But anybody could do it this year, so it definitely stings that this is the year that our season decided to go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow, Allen on a very wishy-washy Bills team.
No Jaden.
No
Lions. Like what? Dude. The most fun team in the league. No Lions.
Who else? Who else are we missing?
No Baker this year.
Oh yeah, no Tampa Bay. Man, I had high hopes for Tampa too, and they let me down. Like Book was supposed to be offensive rookie of the year, and it goes to Ted McMillan.
Colts were the story of the season at 7-1, ended up not making the playoff.
And then people got like, "Oh, Drake May's better." No, you can't. If Drake May had 3 injuries, they would have shut him down after the first one. Let's be real. Drake May would have played no games.
Drake May had a phenomenal season, and he could very well be your NFL MVP this year. As Washington fans, that's okay.
Yeah, that's. We're allowed to have better opinions of like, oh,
and some of us told y'all that Drake May was going to be like that in the league. You know, everybody don't want to listen, but just saying. You know, I had Drake May the first 2 months of that season, and then I switched to Jaden, and I'm 2 for 2 now. I was cool with any of the top 3, and I knew the pros and the cons of each guy, and I stood by that. I was getting jumped for that because I was like, if we take May, I'm great. If we take Jaden, I'm great. No, pick one. You have to pick one. You cannot like both guys.
I can like both guys.
Yes.
And that's me right now. Like I like Ruben Bain. I like David Bailey. I'm cool with either. If I have to choose, I'll choose right then and there.
I love Caleb Downs. I love David Bailey, and I love Ruben Bain. But we don't know what the draft's gonna look like. We don't even know who's coaching these damn players right now.
No, I already done mock draft 1.0. I was getting ready to do 2.0 next week with a special Cowboys guest, and now I got to reevaluate how I want to do my drafts.
Yeah, I was just about to do a mock draft stream, and the coordinators got fired. So, you know, shit changes really fast in the offseason, especially with this team.
It's the absolute worst. But speaking of the draft, I'll pull it right back up. We now have pretty much solidified what picks we're going to have. We already solidified pick 7. 71 was pretty much just like, do you want 71 or 72? 145, 187 was there. 198 was the Minnesota traded to San Fran. San Fran traded to us because I think it was the Jordan Mason trade to the B-Rob trade. That's why it says Minnesota. And then our normal 7th. And we could be getting a compensatory pick for the whole Dante Fowler, Dietrich Wise thing. But that won't come till later.
Probably won't be
no, it'll be a 6th or a 7th. For those who don't know, it's because Dietrich Wise, we got him in the free agency because Dante Fowler left. Dietrich didn't play the necessary snaps because he got injured to qualify for us not getting one. So because the biggest quote unquote player on our team left in free agency and we did not get someone to replace him, we get compensated for that pick. It's the same reason why we did not get the John Allen pick last season, because we got someone else to replace him in Kinlaw and Goldman. It's hard to keep up sometimes, but
like everybody banging the goal. We have to trade back. We don't have to. We don't have to do anything. And just hit on the damn pick. Hit on a couple picks, bro. You need at least 2 impact starters, and then we go from there. Mandatory though, at least 2 of them.
Man, that's been the whole theme of AP's drafts. It's like 2 immediate playmakers, and the rest are like, all right, we'll figure it out.
Just give me 2 though. Give me 2 out of those 6, and we're good. If our first 3 picks can be starters, even better.
Yeah, I agree. And you brought up the trade back. Look, I love me a good trade back, get some more capital. This ain't the draft to trade back, and I'm sorry. There's
on paper. Yeah, it's not. Yep.
On paper. I mean, you said it because today is starting when people actually start declaring, because it's the transfer portal's open up, blah, 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 blah. If Moore, Mendoza, J Love, Tate, and Bain are gone, who are you trading up for? Downs? You're gonna trade it for a safety? Bailey, you're gonna trade up for him?
Yeah, it's not really a trade. I mean, needs open up, and other teams will identify somebody they love, and a team will attack it if they feel they need to. And we've seen what it looked like. We had insane capital in 2024, and look how those second and third rounds turned out. Having more picks doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. So if there's a blue chip unit transformational type of player available, just take the damn player you love and let's keep pushing.
Yeah, just do it. Like, I'm taking David Bailey almost every time, but if they took Downs, I ain't complaining. They taking Bain, not complaining. They took Tate, not complaining. You have to get better somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, we have plenty of holes, so it's not just like the edge room is disgusting. It's one of the worst in the league, if not the worst in the league. But we have more than just that need too, though.
I think it's either us or the Jets are having the worst.
It's our edge room is despicable, man.
Like I was all for the Von Miller signing when we got him as early as we did, and the fact that he has 8 sacks on the year,
9
or 9
of them shits, yeah.
And he's our leading guy as a quote unquote situational third down edge.
Yeah, that's sad.
Because Preston Smith was a non-factor. What was the point of bringing him in?
Yeah, Preston Smith is that he got to hang him up, man. He got to hang him up for real, man.
Juan, I'm calling you out for this one. Preston Smith was the regular season Michael Gallup. He was here just for name value and a cam body.
I mean, because we ran out of bodies though, so they brought him in. They needed him. They needed him.
And that's a problem when you get to about 90 bodies throughout the regular season, and the season hadn't ended yet when we got to 90. Because we didn't even elevate. We didn't elevate Ja'Cory Brooks. We didn't elevate. We didn't elevate a couple of guys off the practice squad, but it took we still got to 90 by week. I think we hit 90 when I went up to Northwest in week 16.
Man. This season, I'm so glad this season's over because it hurt to get through this season.
By the time we got to the Seahawks game, I'm like, all right, y'all, just Jaden's got 2 injuries, wrap it up. And then they wrapped him in an arm cast. I said, all right, what are we doing here?
Oh man,
can have nice things or what? What are we doing?
You got Jaden hurt in the Packers game, in a game he shouldn't have still been in because the game was freaking over already. You got him hurt again in the Seahawks game, in a game where he shouldn't have been in already. And you got him hurt for one more time because you kept him in. I mean, you brought him back from an injury that should have never happened in the first place.
No,
I hope they learned their lesson this year. And I'm very glad that Jaden's made of rubber and Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards, because we are so happy that he made it out without a very serious injury.
We were messing with fate with Jaden this year because, like you said, week 2 against the Packers, week 5 against Dallas because that was the knee or the hamstring, and then week 9 against Seattle with the arm.
Yep.
I
didn't even mention the Dallas one with the hamstring. It's crazy, man.
Do y'all want a foot? Y'all want what do y'all want next?
Crazy, man.
Like y'all want an eyeball? Like this is Rey Mysterio during COVID? Like what are we doing?
You got to knock on wood after that one, man. Anything's possible with the way that this season just happened, man.
Amen. This is just outrageous work. And like you said, we got the cap space. We're gonna have, I think, just north of $100 million. And when we cut Lattimore, that'll be about 120.
Yep.
Do some reworks, you can get that to 130, no problem.
And money, money is cool and all if you spend it. Adam Peters be on his rainy day, he trying to put the money under the mattress for when things get a little
That's
crazy.
A fact, though.
But I think, I don't know, based on what I heard in their presser yesterday, I think there's going to be a little bit of a change in philosophy. I think they're going to be a little bit more aggressive because they know it's critical that they put as much talent around Jaden Daniels as possible. I think we're going to get us some offensive weapons this offseason as well.
Yeah. Well, the fact that AP, like, as clear as day, we got to get younger.
And faster.
And fast, like he can hear us?
Mm-hmm.
It's possible for them to listen?
He can.
Because we've been saying that since the offseason last year. Like, hey, gotta get stop signing, moms and dads and get us a few guys on the roster.
That's crazy, man. But I think AP gets it. That's about my only takeaway from that.
Yeah. I was getting ready here to talk about, the past, but as soon as they got fired, I'm like, I gotta look to the future now.
I'm ready, man. Let's get it, man.
I am ready because I put up the numbers again. Like on offense wise, the only things we could really do well was run the ball. We couldn't pass for crap. 24th in passing, 4th in rushing.
Kliff, when it comes to the two coordinators, what fans can't do is act like Kliff didn't do a lot of good here. And Kliff, absolutely, him and Jaden did magic last year. And there were weeks this season where he had nothing to work with, and actually having an offense still move the ball with the pieces he had out there is very commendable, man. But apparently, according to people, there was a huge disconnect between him and Adam Peters about the development of the quarterback. I would love for more of that information to come out because I want to know what they mean.
Yeah, I need to know more because is it the fact of like, we should have, like, if AP was like, we should have sat him before the Seattle game and Kliff was like, nah, I need him, or is it like, dude, you've wasted, like, I need, there has to be more to this that we're obviously not going to hear about.
Yep.
I want to know the conversation about Whitt. For him to go demoted, nothing in the media, fired.
I mean, we knew that was coming, though. We knew that was coming. The reason that it happened in that way is because Dan Quinn loves the guy. That's his boy, and he was never just going, But
no,
we knew that was coming.
Yeah. No, I figured he would be fired in the offseason. I didn't think we would start a new work week, like the first true work week of the year, them gone.
Yeah, they wasted no time. They got to it.
Yeah, because at least down here in the 757, kids went back to school yesterday.
Yeah. Oof. So. What a way to get to it, though. But this also tells me that they've already had the conversations and they have a plan of attack in which they're going to. So we're gonna see. We're
gonna wait and see because the names coming out that where Kliff could go, Joe might go, who's gonna come here.
Oh, I'm not concerned about what they do. Best of luck in their endeavors elsewhere, and pray for Kliff if he takes the Tennessee job because that's not gonna work out. But hey, I'm concerned about who we bringing in here, and right now I am. Please, Miami, fire your head coach because that is like I don't think there are many home run options out there. No. That's the home run option. There's one home run coordinator option on the offensive side. It's Mike McDaniel.
It is. I mean, granted, they fired Chris Greer, I think, right after our game. So there's a chance he gets fired. I think they got to figure out what they're going to do with Tua before they fire him because they are connected to the hip.
Yeah, man. And then that's his, and DQ's guy is Mike McDaniel, too. So that's one of the DQ buddies that I would actually vouch for.
That him, and I think it's him and Raheem Morris are like, all right, we cool. Yeah, like I can work with Raheem Morris on defense.
Yeah. I think that's where we're heading defensively. I don't think there's going to be much of a conversation defensively. It's going to be Raheem Morris, and Raheem Morris is very competent if he's given what he needs to call the defense.
Yeah. I mean, them giving away their first round pick this year, James Smith Jr., 10.5 sacks, Jalen Walker, I think, with 5.5 as rookie edge rushers. Can I have that in 2026 for us, please? And thank you.
Yeah, man, they were aggressive, man. What a draft, bro. Xavier Watts,
Dude,
Jalen Walker,
Watts
James Pierce Jr. Woo!
Jr. And Billy Bowman, the kid out of Oklahoma who got injured halfway through the year, he was dealing picks.
Yeah, man, what a class, man. What a class. We need to get him. We need to get some young talent if he's going to come in and coach ours.
Hey, I said this on Twitter the other week. Cleveland, Seattle, and Atlanta all won the drafts.
Yep, Seattle always in the mix. Seattle or Baltimore is always in the. John Snyder, DaCosta, and formerly Ozzie, they don't really miss, man. They don't.
No, I think Seattle like Eminwari, Gray Zabel, Torrey Horton. I'm just like,
Arroyo.
I forgot about Arroyo, and that's how you know how good their draft is, when you forget about key pieces. Damn it!
We gotta have us one of those this year, man.
We do. And I was hyped for our draft class too. Like, I loved Amos, liked Bill. I was cool.
I was cool with our class. I want us. We gotta knock this. We gotta knock this off season out the park, man.
We do,
because it could get real spooky in 2027 if we don't,
man. If this draft class doesn't, if all 3 draft classes don't produce, and we don't get competent free agents, Grant, Josh, other people might be right. Dan Quinn on the hot seat real quick, real fast.
Man, the seat should already start warming up, because when you're responsible for hiring your staff and you already got to fire guys 2 years in, that the finger starts pointing back to the person that runs this shit. So it's Dan Quinn got to get it together, man.
It's like, I had to give him a slight pass because of the amount of injuries you can't plan for. 4 starting D linemen, an entire wide receiver core damn near got injured, like sprinkled throughout the season.
Yeah.
But you should have brought in guys.
Yeah, but there's one thing that lack depth. It's another thing when you have to depend on depth for a whole season, and it's an impossible situation. Like, it feels easy to jump to San Francisco and say, but look what San Francisco is doing despite the injuries. But those are established programs. Those are half a decade plus into a build, continuity between the head coach and GM. Like, they're as if Dan Quinn and Adam Peters would have been here for 6 years together already. That's what San Francisco's program is. So it's not the same. It's not an apple to oranges comparison.
No, and they cut the fat when it becomes fat. Look at Debo. Ayuk's gonna get cut this coming season. Honestly, I don't know what they're going to do with Pearsall or Bosa if they keep getting injured. Because they stay, I love me some Pearsall. I'm a Florida boy. He can't stay healthy to save his life.
Yeah, man.
Whew. I'm just like, come on, bro. But I was sitting here getting ready to talk with you about what we should have done. Now we got to talk about what we're about to do.
Yep.
And those are better conversations.
They are. Yep. You ready for that? You ready for that Brian Johnson promotion to offensive coordinator? Fam. You ready?
Fam. If Brian Johnson gets elevated, I got 2 things.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I don't even want him getting interviewed because that's too close for comfort for me.
And then I'm going to look around. I'm going to look at Reedy. I'm going to look at Z. I'm going to look at Lawan. I'm going to look at my BIB boys. I'm going to tweet at you. I'm going to be like, Cam, what are we about to be?
I mean, if we keeping a buck right now, we ass. So.
2-pack of ass, man. Whole lot of ass, and not the good kind.
Oh, no. Speak of Bobby Johnson.
Nope. Shout out to Bobby, man.
You might want to look at what Nikki just tweeted, because they just moved on for Bobby Johnson.
Oh, Bobby gone too?
Bobby gone too?
Sheesh. I mean, I'm not going to hold you. When you fire coordinators, most of the position coaches got to be collateral damage at some point.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, what in the hell? OC, DC, O-line coach. within 2 hours of each other.
And Anthony Lynn supposedly taking a job at Penn State too. So
with his son.
Yep.
So you're about to lose your You're about to lose your run game coordinator. You just lost your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and your offensive line coach. You want to talk about cleaning house?
Yep.
Oof. You want to talk about the rebuild starts now? Just
shit got real, man. You said, so Nikki posted that. Nikki Jabala,
Miss Nikki Jabala.
Hey, shout out to Nikki. Wow. I hope you land on your feet, Coach Bobby. And shout out to Coach Bobby Johnson for getting his health straight. Bobby Johnson looks great, man.
He does. He absolutely does. And I don't think he did a bad job either. We were skeptical with him coming in.
He came in and made our unit stout.
Mm-hmm. Hey, a fully healthy, look, as much as Reedy we all want to make jokes about a little bit of zest with Chris Paul. He's showing up. You want to talk about Cosme needing a little bit of health? He shows up. Be it Ash, we'll see if we get a depth center because Dieter is on a diet. But God, I was about to wrap it up. We talk about Bobby Johnson, and here he is getting cut.
Man,
it's black. Like you said, it's Black Tuesday.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometime, and this puts the head coach under the microscope. He's under the microscope this season. When you have to shelve a staff that you hire, it all points back to you. So I think he knows how important these hires are, because these two hires, an offensive and defensive coordinator, could be the final two things that either keep him from or losing his final opportunity to be a head coach in this league.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like I said it in your live stream, and now we really mean it. Content just got more exciting because we were about to sit here for 5 months about something. So what's next?
Shoot your shot before we go to shoot your shot. Who's gonna be the offensive and defensive coordinator?
Oh God, defensive coordinator. I think it's gonna be Raheem Morris. I think that's just a clear cut Dan's guy, but he has more seniority with play calling than Joe Whitt did. Not to say like Joe Whitt's a smart guy to be a coordinator in this league, so I'm not going to discredit him, but there's a difference. Offensively, if he doesn't get any, it ain't him, or not Bobby Johnson, or I think it should be Brian. Ideally, I'd probably say Stefanski or McDonald.
Okay.
McDaniel? McDaniel.
Yeah, okay. But he has to get fired first, though.
He does have to get fired first.
I think Stefanski takes the Giants job. I think Stefanski's going to get the head coaching job for the Giants. I think he gets a job.
I mean, he probably gets a job. I think if anything, Kliff gets the Giants job. Stefanski could go get the Raiders job and truly build his offense.
I think the Raiders. I hope Flores gets that job because he deserves to be a head coach.
Oh,
Flores is a phenomenal coach. I think Brian Daboll is going to be our offensive coordinator. I want Mike McDaniel, but that's a dream. I don't even know that they're going to fire him. I want him. He's the home run hit. I want Jaden in one of those West Coast Shanahan offenses, but I can see Brian Daboll being the OC and Raheem Morris being the DC. If I had to bet anything on it today, those would be my two picks.
That's fair. I
hope they dig deep, though. Go get one of these young offensive guys in Jacksonville or something, please. I've heard they're
Los Angeles.
Yeah, I've heard people mention their QB coaches and passing game coordinator. Dan Quinn, show me that you're willing to look outside the box to find the best guys, because your last legs of being a head coach in this league are directly correlated to these decisions you're going to make. So choose wisely.
Choose wisely. I do have a dark horse for DC. I have a dark horse, especially with the playoffs, the way they ended up. Matt Patricia. It's a little funky.
It is.
A little funky.
He'd be, I don't know.
It's funky.
I don't hate it, though.
But he has proven head coaching. He has proven college ability with the youngsters, and he's been proven as a coordinator before. He's done all three phases.
Yeah.
So something Chip Kelly can never do.
I can see that. I know I seen somebody on Twitter throwing out the name Carl Scott from the Seahawks, passing game coordinator. That would be interesting because they got a lot of impending free agents coming out of Seattle, so that would be really cool.
Yeah, but they also have a good future to build. Sam Jackson.
It's gonna be Raheem. It's gonna be Raheem Morris though. Like, what?
For sure.
It's gonna.
It's gonna be
Raheem will be here by MLK Day. Easy. Book it.
Imagine
book it
that day. The first graph that goes up, obviously, Commanders, honor Martin Luther King Day. 2 hours later, we have hired Raheem Morris as our defensive coordinator.
Yeah, crazy, man.
And I can see one of the comments now. I have a dream. It was about Raheem.
Raheem is not at all a good head coach, but he's a good defensive coordinator. We got to give him what he needs, man.
Yep. I mean, if he can make it work with a bunch of rookies in Atlanta, I think he can do it with some veterans here. Now it's the roster is going to go through a few.
Hopefully we give him some rookies he can work with over here too, man.
Hey, man. Hey, look, a fully healthy Amos. I got faith in. Put Mikey back on the outside.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, I have no. I don't have. Mikey is just a turnover machine. He's someone who can take the ball away from the other team until I prove and until I see it with my eyes again that he's good at cornerback. Because I don't really think Mikey's good on the inside or the outside. I think he's just good at. He has a knack for finding the football. He's undersized. He's slow, and the technique isn't always there. He is meant to play off coverage. We need a defensive coordinator that is a master of putting Mikey in off coverage because, boy, it's a nightmare him having to run the fade with the receivers.
Dude, I think he's better outside than inside. I've had this conversation before, but that Michigan defense was specialized for these off.
It was loaded too, though. That defense was loaded. It was another reason why he got to eat over there.
Him, Will Johnson, missing a few defensive linemen, but Harbaugh and Sherrod Moore before he did the things, doing their thing for national championships.
Yeah,
he's out here playing in the wrong. He's out here playing in the wrong snow patch. Anywho, this is just. I was prepared. News dropped. I am now unprepared.
Yeah. You better get ready because it's going to buckle up. There's going to be news coming a million miles a minute, and that's what we do here in the off season. So
that's a fact. I was getting ready for a long off season too. This just made things more interesting.
Hell yeah!
But as we get out, as of right now, mock drafts are going to look a lot different because we were planning to have Kliff and someone call the plays. Now, for those who are like me and Rio about to do mock drafts, we have to rely on somebody playing the calls, and right now that's nobody playing the calls. Doing that right now. But Rio, appreciate you coming on again, man. Especially after a hectic afternoon.
Oh yeah, man. Anytime, brother. Y'all be easy over there and y'all keep grinding.
We'll do. Y'all hit that subscribe button on your way out. I gotta head to work as soon as I get this episode up and going. So we'll see y'all next time. Tune into BIB, tune into Rambling with Rio. Y'all know what time it is. We'll see y'all out there.